back to my channel, and if you are new here, you are welcome as well. In today's video I want to show you how I moisturize my hair, but before we get into that, I want to explain first of all why we need to moisturize the hair and when we should moisturize. Then we'll talk about what you need, then I'll show you how I do it. Okay, the hair needs to be moisturized because if you don't add some moisture, the hair dries out, which is the first, or like not the first, but one of the main reasons why the hair breaks. When do you know that it's time to moisturize your hair, or when should you add moisture to your hair, or when should you moisturize your hair? It's simple. You need to wash your hair, but you will not know it by just looking at your hair. You need to touch the hair to know how she's feeling. You need to know how she's feeling. Like mine today is not that dry, but I don't want to let my hair to be too dry. That's why I will moisturize before she's too dry. She doesn't deserve to be dry. Okay, so what do you need when you're moisturizing your hair? Like, do you need any products? Do you need anything at all? The first moisturizer is water. That's why in today's video I'll be using this little spray bottle. There's only water inside. I just spray it on my hair. Then after the water you need a moisturizer, and for this video I'll be using this Cantu leave-in conditioner. And it's not really about like the brands or the name on the product. What matters is the ingredients on the product. I know you guys are everywhere in the world. Maybe you cannot find Cantu, maybe there are some other products in your country, but the first ingredient that should be in a leave-in conditioner or in a moisturizer should be water. They like to write it as aqua. So when you're buying the product, when you're buying something to moisturize your hair, first of all, the first ingredient must be water plus some natural oils. Okay, now I'll be preparing for you guys a separate video on which products are best for natural hair, but for now let's keep that in mind, that we need water and natural oils in a moisturizer. Then after you've applied a moisturizer to your hair, you need something that will seal in that moisture, just so that the moisture can stay for as long as possible. You don't want to apply water and in the next 2 hours your hair is already dry, so you need to apply a sealant. So for me, I use this shea butter. It says African shea butter, 100% natural. So this is the butter that I use to seal in the moisture, but you can also apply a different butter depending on what is available to you, depending on where you are and depending on what you can find around you. Okay, then also after I apply a butter, I go on and add an oil. To be honest with you guys, you can actually use just water, leave-in conditioner and an oil. You can use water, leave-in conditioner and the butter, but you can also use all of them. Like me now, I would just want to be extra with my hair, so I will be adding this oil. So in this oil I have a mixture of there is argan oil plus vitamin E oil, then this black castor oil. So it's just a mixture that I like to do. You can do it as well, or you can just add an oil of your choice. You can also add just argan oil or just vitamin. Just do an oil that is available to you. It's really fine. Like there is no like exact way you should moisturize your hair. You just need to see what works for your hair, what your hair likes, and what keeps in the moisture for as long as possible. Okay, as for me, I will use water, leave-in conditioner, a butter, and then oil, so that this moisture can last for at least 1 week. So typically I moisturize my hair once in a week, but depending on the weather, depending on the temperature, I can do it more or I can do it less. I just need to touch my hair and feel how she's feeling. Is she feeling okay? Is she feeling too dry? Should I moisturize? Like, if she's feeling too dry and I just moisturized yesterday, like, I don't wait, I just give her the moisture that she needs. So let's get started. I'll show you guys how I moisturize my hair. So I'll also be using this white tooth comb and this just to make the lines, but you don't need this because you don't need to be precise. I'm just going to be using my hand, so I don't need this line. You need to be careful, don't be too rough. You don't want to break your hair. After you separate the hair, take that spray bottle, then just spray water on the hair. Again, apply it onto your hair. Like, make sure that all your hair strands get that butter. Don't be greedy with your hair. Give her the butter. Then I just put like 2 drops of oil. This is enough because a little bit goes a long way. Then you just need to comb. So to make sure that all these products you just put are going to all your hair strands. Then I'll just put my hair into this little braid because I'm getting ready to sleep anyway. Do you guys know how to braid? Let me know in the comment section if you can braid. If not, I'll teach you guys. Don't worry, I got ya. This is our hair all moisturized. See, this is the butter, and really don't worry about the butter that you can see, because by the time you go to sleep the next morning you won't see that butter. The hair is going to absorb everything and should be feeling so fresh for all the week. Okay. And at this point, you don't want to use your comb, because you cannot comb your hair when she's dry. You don't want to break her. Be nice to her. Give her water before you comb her. And don't forget to focus on your ends, because these they're like the oldest part of your hair. They are tired. They've lived for long. So just pay extra attention to them so they don't break. Again, it's the same thing. This is the leave-in conditioner plus shea butter. Then oil, little oil. Then the comb to detangle and to make sure that the products go to all your hair strands. Then braid. When I'm done, I like to apply the oil also onto my scalp because there is castor oil, which is really good to the scalp. There is argan oil, there is vitamin E oil, so I need to apply that onto the scalp because I don't want the scalp to be left out and to be drying off and to be all those kind of bad things that can happen to the scalp, because it will also affect the way the hair grows out of the scalp. So I'll be applying, because this my little bottle has also a small applicator, so I'll be using this to apply the oil onto my head. It's the same oil that I was using to seal in the moisture that I'm going to put also on my scalp. I'll give my scalp a little massage. It's also good. It helps the hair to grow from the scalp. It stimulates blood circulation, which also stimulates the hair growth. So after you've applied the moisture and sealed it into the hair, you're going to, maybe you're probably going to sleep, probably you're going to do something else, but you make sure that you put a satin bonnet into your hair, because if you don't put the satin, the peel is going to dry off the moisture that you just put in, and you have wasted your time. So you don't want to waste your time, and you don't want your hair to dry off like immediately, or like tomorrow morning your hair feels so dry. So please make sure you put on a satin bonnet, or just a satin scarf if you have it, or maybe you have a satin pillowcase. That would be also great, but make sure there is satin in when you're going to sleep on your hair. This is the end of the video. Thank you so much for your time. I really hope that you've enjoyed the video and that you've learned something at least today. Make sure you like it, comment and subscribe to my channel, and please share it with your friends and family. Okay, bye, ciao, see you in my next video.